Yes, it is Cyborg from the Teen Titans, one of the 2 DC teams anyone gives a shit about. Oh, and he's on the Justice League as well? What next? The Outlaws? The Ravengers? Jeez, DC, get some teams that don't suck. So Cyborg is a guy who is also a robot. There, I backstoried. We start the comic itself far away, in another galaxy, where guys in cool armor called Tech Breakers fight some robo-xenomorph-looking dudes called Techno-Sapiens. Because when I want to make something good in sci-fi, I just shove random variations of technology onto the front of a word I choose from the dictionary. That aside, this only draws me in pretty well. Makes me wonder what the hell is going on, and want to read more, which is good. So from there we cut to Star Labs in Detroit, which, hey, I know about because it was in Young Justice and the Flash TV show. And they say TV rots your brain. Cyborg's dad and some other guy I don't care about are there to meet him, and watching the protesters outside, who are protesting something? I'm not being snarky, that's the explanation the book gives us. Oh, those silly protesters, even though they don't know what they want. Big companies just go about their jobs, and these people, with their concerns about the environment and the power of big business to affect government, just go back to the minimum wage jobs. So we get a big splash page recounting Cyborg's past, and we see that Cyborg's armor is sleeker and sexier than before.
Girl, look at that body.
He recounts what caused this. He was fighting some guy, doesn't matter. What matters is the dude killed him. And then he comes back to life. Because you know what? People don't even need a reason in comics anymore. You just come back to life. We're running out of explanations, guys. The Fantastic Four can only traipse to heaven and meet Jack Kirby so many times. So his dad and his scientist friend, who may be his boyfriend? That's not even a joke, I'm genuinely unsure. They get caught up researching, leaving Cyborg and Sarah, his friend who I assume works with Star Labs, feeling incredibly awkward. As she points out, he's a human being. Because of course if he was an alien, you could just ignore the fuck out of him. Anyway, back over in the 40k universe, Robo-Tyranids have beaten the half-assed Space Marines. Come on guys, at least get the shoulder pads right. So one of them escapes whilst the other holds them off, war movie style. They catch him, saying he has some technology they haven't seen before. Back to Cyborg, who is still being ignored by his dad. He yells at them, leading to his arms sprouting guns. Why does no one ever just rebuild a person as a cyborg without adding weapons? I mean, the only one who hasn't got guns in it is RoboCop, and he's a robot cop. So they pretty much instantly go back to ignoring him, and he finally decides to leave. He goes and finds Sarah, and they decide to sneak out. They run into some protesters who are angry. I guess their mad super advanced cyborg technology is being kept for the super rich and people related to scientists. That's fair. Why hasn't Reed Richards cured cancer? Hey Stark, where's my energy efficient hover car? And you know what, Batman? Maybe if you recruited a few more Bat people, Bane wouldn't have broken your back. I'm just saying. Cyborg runs into a guy who played football, American football I mean, against in high school, who apparently remembers him. Their eyes met across the central pitch, and time seemed to slow down. He goes with Victor and Sarah to get coffee, and we cut back to the other side of the universe, where the techno-evil people claim they found a way to achieve perfection. Which is, of course, to put hot dog inside the pizza crust. This book is pretty cool. Victor is a fun main character, his inner conflict is clearly laid out. The characters around him are well developed, and the Techno-Sapiens are pretty cool villains. This is a really solid first issue. It explains everything you need to know, and I would definitely recommend picking it up. Hey guys, if you liked this video and want to see more, why don't you click that subscribe button down there? You know, since you've already gone down there to subscribe, obviously, you could, leave a comment telling me how great I am, or, how pretty I look. Give me a like. Just, check out other videos on my channel. Cool. Okay, thanks, bye.